Hello, my name is Michael Price. I'm a sales recruiter. I have been for 25 years. I'm here to talk to you about an account management role. The position this company is in is unbelievable. Like the client actually had to explain it to me, and it didn't really click until I wrote up my notes. Actually, how good a position these guys are in. So what happened here is you had a company who years ago created a standard. They weren't a software company. They created a standard. And that standard was around buildings maintenance. And that standard became the industry standard. Then this client became a software company who sells software that allows companies or organizations who own lots of businesses to adhere to that standard. So you've got a software company selling software for organizations to adhere to a standard that the software company actually created. Just unbelievable. Privately owned, no debt, and they've got unbelievable growth plan. There's a new exec team here who realised the opportunity, and this company is just absolutely flourishing. The role is account management. Part of that is renewals and upgrades, and part of that is selling the rest of the platform. This year's average order value is 12k. Last year it was 7k, so it's nearly doubled. And talking to my client, he thinks that will happen pretty much again. I said to him, if you could describe the role in one word, how would you describe it? And he said activity. He said this is just about getting into the client base that you're managing, and there is opportunity all over it. It's home-based, and their head office is in the Northwest. So what they're looking for, you've got three things here, really, which is tech, vertical, and person. And I always talk about the opportunities in this way. The tech and the vertical piece, they overlap really quite carefully, because you need to understand buildings maintenance in some way. And if you understand buildings maintenance, you might work for a housing software vendor selling to housing associations, a CAFM provider or a facilities management company, maybe even a construction software company. And if you understand buildings maintenance, it's likely the tech that you sell will be and will have a buildings maintenance element to it. From a personal perspective, as I say, they really want somebody who is active. Package is 60k basic, double OTE. As I said at the start, I've been a sales recruiter for 25 years. And if you said to me, where do I see people having good careers? It's very simply when they join companies that are growing. That's where most people will be able to move through the ranks of an organization, because most companies will try and promote internally. My contact details are on the screen, also the email address of my colleague Jo. She and I work really closely together. It's unlikely I'll speak to her, but I have included her email address anyway. Thank you. I'll hopefully hear from you soon.